and I'm 2 minutes early. Good morning, everybody. Oh, hang on, I gotta turn my mic on. I knew I'd forget that. You're gonna stand here. I'll be over there.
Yeah, but where do I? It's on Town and Country?
Yeah. We're trying to get coordinated here. My peeps are gone, and so my husband is filling in. He's awesome. So if we're a little disheveled, that's why. I know you're looking at a crane, but it's all good. I didn't know what else to put up. This is Barb Miller's One Block Wonder, and she taught the first class last weekend. So we had it up so people could see it, and we just decided to leave it up. Oh look, my husband is watching. How nice. It tells you who's watching. He's going to run the camera for me. Oh, I got somebody else. Hopefully. Good morning, if you're signing on. Hi, Nancy. I'm going to push the mittens today, Nancy. Okay, you got to mute it.
I know.
My husband's trying to watch it. Hi, Amy. Trying to watch it while he's trying to help me. So when we get a few more people on, I'll explain how things are going to change slightly today, just because of how we have everybody. Hi, Sue. Hope everybody is doing well this crispy morning. It's very crunchy outside. I think it got very cold. The snow is crunchy. My little dog Milo was not impressed, put it that way. So we have 4 on. I signed on a little early to make sure I could, because I'm using my phone instead of Tara's. So, hi Noreen. So, hey Brenda girl, how you doing? So, hey Brenda, would it be possible for you to reply to comments? Jeffrey. Because we don't have anyone to do that. So if you could do that, that would be great. Brenda is at home. She and her car had a fight. Well, her car and a deer had a fight. So, so she's at home. I'm going to go and stand so you're not, well, you might want to look at the crane instead of me. But it is now 9:01, so I'm going to go around front. Jeffrey's going to attempt to keep me going on what's happening and keep me centered. So this will be fun, guys. It'll be fun. If you're watching it after the fact, or if you're watching it live, I apologize if we really screw this up. So, all right, sweet baby, am I in the middle?
More or less.
More or less. Do you want me to move or you want the camera to move? I can move. Really, I can.
No, you're pretty,
Okay.
pretty darn close to center.
Okay.
Considering the text rolls up the one side, you're good.
It does?
Yeah.
How does it do that? Did you change it?
No, just
Is that rolling up the bottom? We don't know what we're doing. I'm not usually behind the camera, I'm usually in front of the camera. So he's taking care of it. He's got it covered. As I said, I am flying solo with the exception of my gorgeous husband and Brenda at home answering questions and things like that. Oh, yeah, okay. Tara is whisking her way to Virginia on a college visit with Sarah and Cliff. So she asked me if I wanted to do this, and I'm like, sure, no problem. So here we are. We have some things to show you. I'm going to start out with the announcements, which are basically that I'm coming to you live from, well, if you're watching it now, I'm live from Albion, New York. Town and Country Quilt Shop, and we have lots to offer. We're going to go through some of the classes we have coming up, though we are getting toward the end of this round of classes, and the next round starts in May. So we're finishing up some classes that are 2 sessions, we do have ongoing classes that will come back again because they're ongoing. So, such as mini quilts. And if you haven't seen the mini quilts hanging in the classroom, I don't want to scan over because I don't want to make you ill. But they're adorable. That's this big. And you can still join. And because it is a year-long event.
It says need mic, Irene.
I need the mic? It's not on? Who says need mic?
Noreen? Need sound.
No sound, Noreen? Hang on. I'm plugged in and I'm green. Did you move this?
I can hear you.
All right, hang on. Whenever you move this, hang on, everybody. I'm going to. I know. Shh. I'm going to unplug this and plug it back in because if you touch this, it sometimes alters it. And I think you touched it to try and straighten it. Oh, Amanda can hear us fine. Noreen, I guess everybody can hear me fine. Can you hear me now, Noreen? I could do a Verizon commercial. There we go. Hopefully, that's working. My mic is on, and it's near my large gaping mouth. So, Sue Landis says it's better. Brenda says it's better. Okay, we're better. All right, I'm back again. Just don't touch the phone. I did that to Tara the other day, and all the sound went haywire. For some people, other people it didn't. So please keep telling us if you can hear us, because we'll play with it some more. So anyway, classes. Oh, I was talking about the mini quilts. Because it is, we're doing it in quarters. Yes. So because we've already done January, February, March, then you can join in April. And Jeffrey, they can hear that. And it's cheaper. It's $75 to go from April to December. Okay. So that is on the website. So if you want to join, if you been hearing good things about them, the ladies that have been coming absolutely love them. They're little paper pieced. Can you grab me the dog hanging on the wall, honey? There's one for each month. It comes out of a book. And isn't this just adorable? You don't get the hanger, but isn't that just the cutest? And you get one for each month. So if you bought a hanger, and we can get them for you, you just change it out each month. Or you have a wall that has them. So this is Mini Quilts. It is the third Tuesday of the month during the day. Can't remember if it's 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. Is there a sign back there, honey? Thank God he's here, because I'd be running big.
Monthly class for 12 months, Tuesdays, 11 to 2.
11 to 2. Okay, so it's 3 hours. That's it. And I think most of the ladies have been finishing them. Stop by Pat Elsner. So it is now $75 if you want to do the rest of the year. Okay? All right. That is the mini quilts. Beginning quilting is starting on Tuesday, the 26th. This coming Tuesday runs for 3 weeks straight. So it's Tuesday the 26th, Tuesday the 2nd, and Tuesday the 9th. That is a great opportunity if you know someone who wants to learn how to quilt the right way. Many of us were self-taught, and it's basically not so much quilting as it is learning to put the top together. Okay? We're not really going to touch on quilting itself. We leave that up to Tara. So that will run 10 to 1 on those 3 Tuesdays, and that is $70. Again, you can sign up on the website for that, but you're going to want to get signed up quickly because we do limit, and I think we're almost to the limit. So please keep that in mind. Another one I want to talk about is the mittens class. I know Nancy Clark is on. She taught this once, and we had some people who said, I really want to take it, but I couldn't take it that day. So that one is Saturday the 30th, so a week from this coming Saturday. And you make them out of sweaters or sweatshirts or whatever. It's got a lining
Okay, so if you've got some old sweaters, I have one that I've had, oh my gosh, since I was in high school, and we won't discuss how long that was. And I'm going to use that to make a couple mittens, okay, a couple pair. What we would like you to do is make, my husband is pointing that he wants some mittens also. What we would like you to do is make a pair for you and make a pair to donate. These are all the ones that were made the last class to donate, okay? And after this snap of weather, we obviously still need them. Look at these babies. They're thick. They're awesome. And these babies. So you're probably saying, but I don't have a sweater or a sweatshirt I want to cut up. There's always Goodwill. Okay, Goodwill will. Goodwill has lots of sweaters cheap. And you can buy one and make a couple pair of mittens. So awesome class. The 30th of this month is the rerun. We did it once. And then you want to make sure you get it in. Once you know how to do this, you can make tons of pairs. You can put fleece on the inside. You can put flannel. You can put muslin if you want muslin, but the fleece and the flannel is much more cozy. So, all right. The last class I want to remind you of is the Poppins bag. And here's my Poppins bag named after Mary Poppins, though I think this is bigger than the one she carried. That class is this Saturday, the first class. So you're going to want to get in on it as quickly as possible. It's this Saturday and then April 6th for the wind-up. It's got an awesome two-way zipper, or it takes an awesome two-way zipper, so that you can open it either way. Okay, it's got 2 pockets on the inside and 2 pockets on the outside. Ooh, you don't really need the cardboard. I put that in there so it would stand up better. Normally it stands up fine. I made this 5 or 6 years ago in a class. I just dropped something. In a class in Maine, and stored some, it's all right, honey. Stored some knitting, my knitting in here, and it got a little crushed in my terribly messy room. So I put these in it to stand up. But it has R-form, Bosal R-form. So it's standing on its own. Okay? It's beautiful. Now, as I said, I took this a very long time ago. And having been a teacher for 34 years of Latin and math and English and whatever else they made me teach, I always redo it so that I remember how to do it. So I translated the same passages so many times when I was teaching. So I'm making a new one. I'm not done yet. Doesn't look like this when it's done. But I found some fabrics here. And these are the sides, the front and the side and the back. So that's what it looks like when you get to this stage. And then this is the inside. So what I need to do is I need to put the sashing on the sides to hold it together. Then I need to put the zipper. Oh, I'm doing the handles. You make the handles. You do not buy handle. You can, I guess, but that's cheating. So you make the handles, and inside the handles is plumber's tubing to keep them nice and firm so that they stay up. Okay, they're nice and firm. They're not going to go anywhere. So for my ladies that are taking it with me, I have the plumber's tubing. I went to Ace and totally confused a very nice young man, but we did it. We got it figured out. So I have the tubing. So it's a great class. It is $70 for the 2 sessions, and you will work. I'm going to, keep you going so we can get it done, because nothing's worse than getting a bag half done. Okay? So those are our announcements. As I said, if you're just joining in, Tara is on her way to Virginia to take Sarah to a college visit. My friend Brenda is at home answering your questions and things like that. Her car had a fight with a deer, and it's not drivable. So She is at home doing this, and my husband is behind the camera because I am going to do a demo. So he's going to run the camera for me. So I believe the website is up and running. I talked to Tara yesterday. Who's asking? Oh, I believe, Bev, it is because she put all the things on for today. We have a new line and we have 321. So she put it all on. So I didn't specifically ask, but I'm assuming it's up and running. So I hope. So, okay, first look. We have some beautiful fabrics. Not completely my thing, but I think Tara is recruiting me to the red side. She loves red. And these fabrics, if they're going to recruit you, will recruit you. It is called Ridgemont. It is $12.99 a yard. I'm getting it there, dear. These are the bolts that we have so far. Well, these are the bolts we have. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous, soft, sweet fabric. And I'm not really all that sweet. I'm more loud and in your face. But these are very pretty. So I'm going to hold them up. And if they're not close enough, my hubs will get them a little closer. Or he can tell me if the color's good or if I have to tip it. It's good? Okay. So this is a soft red. He's giving me hand signals. You can talk to me, honey. Really. It's got what would you call a top bubble on it? I don't know exactly. See, I told you should hold it because they're just so pretty. And all these blend together. This would make a really pretty bag, by the way. I'm very into bags. You can set it over there. Very into bags now that I'm doing my Poppins bag. All right. I love this one. This would have been great at Valentine's Day, but better late than never. Never. So, cute little hearts with little, whatever those are on the bottom, leaves, I guess. And dots. I love dots. So I think that's why this one is so appealing to me, is the dots. All of them. Well, okay. 3 out of 5 have dots. Here's a very nice mellow, could be a blender, but it's got a pretty big print on it. But it's so pretty. And it matches the next one perfectly, of course, because they're all in the same line. Again, $12.99 a yard. And I got to put stickers on them, or maybe Linda Luther will when she comes into work. But look at this one. Isn't that nice? So there's is that taupe? I don't know. I don't even know what color taupe is. But it's a brownish, grayish, whatever color. And the red flowers. Very Tara. Very Tara. This one is the epitome of Tara. Look at that, baby. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love this one because of the dots. I love dots. And I like flowers too. So, thank you for your help. So that's our first look for today. These, as I said, are ready for sale as soon as I tag them, and that won't take long. I just got to print the stickers and get them on them. And Linda Luther will find the perfect place to put them because she's so good at that. So, all right, hon, can you take these mittens for me? Thank you. Trying to clean off so that we can do the demo. The demo is going to be the item of the month. Again, I didn't find it. I remembered another way to use this light table. So this is kind of, oh no, oh dear. That didn't go the way I thought it should. All right. I was going to say, can you entertain them and I'll pick them up? Okay. All right, here's the light box. And as you remember, the item of the month is the Caterpillar. This is the Caterpillar. I dumped all my pieces on the floor. My husband's such a good guy. I don't know what I'd do without you, honey, ever, especially today.
Pick up your own stuff.
Told me I'd have to pick up my own stuff. Crazy man. Caterpillar. It is a light table. Where's my on switch? It's a light table. So if you do applique or if you need to trace anything for any reason, doesn't even have to be sewing. Okay. This has, it's cordless if you charge it. See how it's not plugged in. It has a light right here. When you plug it in, if it's not charged, the light is red, which it was this morning, because we've been showing it out on the table. You plug it in until it turns green, and it was green when I took it off the ironing board. So it's all charged. You can take it anywhere you want. Great for retreats. This size, they come bigger, but this size is great for retreats. It's also great if you don't want a great big thing hanging around your sewing room, okay, but you need it out. So what I want to show you, I've showed you a few other things, but I want to show you something that's kind of cool. My husband is going to tip the camera down for me and keep track that he knows what's going on here. It does have a cutting mat. I'm not using the cutting mat. You're going to have to pick up the whole thing because I need you to be right over the top. I was going to bring my other tripod, but I don't know if it'll work. All right, so I don't know, many of you may know that I work with Sue Pellin of Sue Pellin Designs for my applique for a number of reasons. Number one, she's an awesome lady. Number two, she taught me how to, I think that'll work, how to applique without tracing. I hate tracing. I'm not patient enough to trace. She also taught me to cut my leaves and my flowers and my everything else like 12 at a time or 6 at a time. And anything that goes faster for Irene is a wonderful thing. And the best part of it is she showed me how to machine applique. If it weren't for Sue Pellin, I would not be appliquing at all. Let me tell you. What are you laughing at? Okay. All right. One thing she includes is a bullseye. When we're doing a pattern, she includes a bullseye. And here, I'll turn it so you can see it better. Right side up. You know, north, south, east, west, whatever. It has 5-inch lines, 6-inch lines, 7-inch lines, 8-inch lines. Almost every class you take with Sue Pellin, she offers you a bullseye. So I have a ton of these. It's just on paper. It's nothing, super fancy, but man, does it help, especially for people who are spatially challenged like I am. So what I can do is put my bullseye on my table. Then she uses the Fat Goddess sheets. And no, that's not offensive. It is, believe me, if it's offensive, no, I don't take offense at anything. But it fits a fat goddess. No, not a fat goddess. Sorry. It fits a fat quarter. That's why it's called a Fat Goddess sheet. Okay? So I'm going to lay that on top. But I can see it because I got it lit up. This beats holding it up to the window, let me tell you. So what I can do is I can create my flower by keeping them lined up. If you've ever tried to create a flower without a scale, it always turns out wonky. These are petals. These are actually leaves. It moves around. I had on my temperature quilt, when I kind of overdid how many I needed, I have hundreds of these. So I'm going to make a quilt with them. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. But I am lining these up on north, south, east, west. And what I can do with this goddess sheet and this bullseye and this light table is I can make them equidistant and straight. Okay? My fingers are really bad. All right, there, more or less. And Sue Pellin, if you're watching this, please don't judge my leaves. This was when I learned to do leaves, and some are fatter than others. But that's all good. That's all good. Now I want to put another layer so I can line this up here and here. Now, I'm going to watch here, and I'm going to watch here, and here. Then I'll line up the next one, move you in. I want them to touch the outside line. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to do that. I'm not going to be quite as picky because otherwise this demo is going to take a half hour just to do this. There. Yeah, that's way off. But anyway, then Ooh, that one's seriously off. I'm very picky about how things go. I'm sorry. Now, it doesn't matter if I have space in here because I'm going to throw these in about two, no, not really. There. So I'm lined up, lined up, lined up, lined up, lined up. Now I'm going to put one in the middle. But when I practiced this, I realized I didn't bring enough red leaves. So I'm going to do a red leaf. Now I can still, you can't see this, but I can still see my line because of the light table. So I'm going to alternate them with, now, green leaves. My avid applicators know that I would trim some of this out. There's too much bulk there, but I'm just playing right now. I want to see, can I do this? And maybe I've played with this for like half an hour this morning. I love to create. So I just kept changing my colors and doing things like that. And I'm doing one that spins. Now I can see my line, so I can line that up. And then I put my last one on. And I almost always, oh, I missed one. Oh man, it's off. Oh, good Lord. This is why I'm not good with live TV, because it's completely off by one. I'll do this fast. It won't be perfect, but I'll do it fast and then put it back where it belongs. And then oh my goodness. I'm actually better at this than this. I just want you to know that. And again, Sue, don't judge. Please don't judge me. Okay. That, and then here, and then here. I almost always put a circle. I did it wrong again. Anyway, you get the idea. Holy cow. Those who are watching me, just, yeah, forget I'm doing this, okay? Because apparently I can't count. And there we go. One more green. Where'd it go? I just had it. Oh. One more green. There. Now, I would take the time to straighten that all up using my lines and so forth. And I would put a center right there, probably a purple one. Just a little circle. Now, I'm going to trim out some of this. I'm going to mark it where it falls, and I'm going to trim out some of the insides so I don't have that bulk right there. But I want to show you. Now, all right, let's say I'm in love with this. I'm not, but let's say I am. Now what I can do, because I've got my goddess sheet, I don't want to iron on my light table. I don't have they do make a tempered glass, you can, but I don't have that yet. So I don't want to iron on this. So what I do is I just pull it out. Does that show up on the thing, hon? And now I can tack it so that it stays together. Then lift it. It needs work. Then lift it and put it onto my quilt. So with the light table, it's so much easier, just so much easier. One option you could do is you could put it together without the goddess sheet on here, and it won't slide as much. And then slide this off and tack it right on here. You know, tack the pieces that overlap. But no, you probably don't want to do that because it's going to stick to this. So don't do that. I changed my mind. All right. If my hubby can tip the camera back up, say goodbye to my pretty little flower. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. Okay. Just a quick reminder, this is the item of the month, which means it's only good this month. So if you want one, you get this and the charger and the cutting mat. So you can actually cut on there. I didn't do any cutting today, but you could actually cut. So you lay the mat on it, and it's got kind of a semi-adhesive on it. It doesn't hurt your light. But then you could cut. It's gridded. It's got inches down here, centimeters up here. And you can actually cut on it. So you get the lighted mat, you get the gridded piece, and you get the charger to charge yourself up. It is normally $179.99, and our item of the month price, which is prepay, is $125.99. Now, you can do that on the website. You can come in here and do that however you like until the end of the month. On the end of the month, we will order all of the ones that have been prepaid. Okay, we might keep one in the store. It depends. Sometimes it gets sold, but usually we don't. But if you don't order it by the end of the month, it's not the cheaper price. And I'm telling you, $125.99, that's amazing. That's truly amazing. There are other things you can buy to go with it, such as it comes in a big box with a handle, but you could buy the carrier. The carrier is $47.99. So literally, you can almost buy the carrier for what you're saving. And the best thing about the carrier is the inside. It's so pretty. I love this. This is a cool green. But this is great. It fits in here along with a mat. I've got a lot of stuff in here. And then I put my charger in here. And I'm good to go wherever. And it's light. It's really light when you carry it around. Like sometimes I forget I still got it on my shoulder. So you can also buy that. And you can order those. We, again, don't hold them in the store. We get them in and send them out. So keep that in mind. All right. 3, 2, 1. This is my most preferred, I'm not allowed to say favorite, part of the show. Okay? As you know, or maybe you don't know if you haven't watched us before, at the end of every show, we do a 3, 2, 1. And it's things that we have in the store that we need to get rid of. Oh, that sounded horrible. That we want to get rid of. It's limited. This is all we've got. And we're not reordering it. 3 is always a $3 fabric. So since it snowed, I picked out a Christmas one. Isn't it pretty? I have a quilt. This is a Jason Yenter. And yes, he's my quilting crush. My husband's cool with it. But this is an In the Beginning, and it was done in the twist. I don't know if that was years ago, but it's still out there. So this is gorgeous. I want to open it up a little. I picture, this would be a pretty bag too. I picture fussy cutting this. Okay, I did it's basically a stack and whack with Barb Miller using this fabric. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. But it's taken up permanent residence here. It has been here since Tara opened to be quilted. And when she gets behind, I always say, don't worry, it's fine. It's just a Christmas quilt. So it literally has been here 7 years. I almost don't want to take it home because I think it considers this its home. But it was made with this. And when you stack and whack, you got such cool designs with all these branches and everything. There's enough to do another stack and whack with this. There really is. That would be gorgeous. So when it's gone, it's gone. It's $3 a yard. I believe it's on the website. So we're going to have to keep track of that. Actually, it would be very helpful if you ordered this only on the website because I don't know how to check it to make sure it hasn't gone. So if you walk in and want it, I got to find a way to figure out if we have enough. Because if you order it, it will take it off inventory on the website. Okay? You could always order it on the website and then choose pick up at store. Okay? And then my friend Kendall will help me out. All right. That was 3. 2 is this take flight pattern. And you've probably seen it. We used to have kits in the store. It's one thing, it's a watercolor, but it doesn't look as watercolor as some of them. It's still easily distinguishable, okay, as an eagle flying over a lake. I have 2 kits of this, one for my son Jacob and one for his cousin. Haven't done them yet, but we're working on it, okay? We have 2 patterns left. So they are normally $11.99. The 2 patterns are $7.99 each. But there's 2 of them, and when they're gone, they're gone. We do have some coordinating fabrics left. We do not have the panel. So you might be able to find the panel somewhere. But we do have some of the coordinating out there. Not a lot, but some. Okay, so that's $7.99. And our one is this adorable little iron. Isn't it cute? Look how little it is. It's so cute. It is called Mini Crafting Iron. I don't have one that little. It's so cute. I have many of the others, but I don't have this one. It is regular $16.59, and it is on sale for $10.59. This is the only one we have left, and when it's gone, it's gone. We won't reorder them because it's been hanging around here for a little while. So let's go back. Let's revisit. Ready? Number 1 is this beautiful crafting iron on sale for $10.59. I told Tara I'm going to buy it if somebody else doesn't. Number 2 is the pattern Take Flight. Let me show you the back. That might be easier to see. There's 2 options. There's a lap and a queen, both of which take the panel. So you can put in a different panel and follow their directions for their border treatment. I love border treatments. I just think they're awesome. One of them looks like flying geese, and the other one has flying geese and rectangles. So, and then Jeffrey stole my $3 fabric. He's trying to help me, and he's doing a great job. He's trying to clean it up for me. He's such a good guy. Thank you, babe. And then our $3 fabric, $3 a yard. According to this, we have 6, maybe 6 yards. That looks about right. Okay, that would be a gorgeous backing to a Christmas quilt. Gorgeous backing. So, $3 a yard. All right, I don't know if you've had questions. I don't even know what's been going on. So hopefully Brenda, my dear friend Brenda, is taking care of everything for me. And if you have any other questions, you can come see me. If you call, you're going to get Tara, who's in Virginia, because though she always relays messages to me, it's not a big deal. So she's trying to get to Virginia. They left very early this morning. So I guess that's it. If there's anything we can do to help you, please pop in. Linda will be working today. I am teaching 2 classes today, morning and afternoon. And then I will be here tomorrow. And Saturday, I will be teaching the Poppins bag. I almost call it the Mary Poppins bag. And Linda will be manning the cash register, and the store. So please come and see us. We are open, even though Tara is in Virginia. So I hope you guys have a great weekend and rest of your week, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye. I have to go shut up. Ow.